Hey, what's up people, this is DeathBringer here and welcome to the question and answer video, the answers section. This has been a long time coming. I know it's been over a month since I posted the original video. You guys left your comments in the comment section below, and you know, they were all questions and I got some really great stuff back from you guys. So today I'm going to answer these questions, what you asked me, what you wanted to know about me, and just about all this general stuff really about YouTube and my life or whatever it might be. So I'm going to try and answer them as best as I can. It took me a while to figure out how to do this video. I really wanted to like do my face in the corner, but I actually don't have the proper equipment for doing stuff like that. I don't, you know, I just don't basically have enough money to go out buying cameras and stuff at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the question, I'm going to tell you what the question was and who it was by, and then I'm going to give you an answer. I would have had the questions flashing up on screen, but I thought it's a bit of time wasting really when I can just say it to you all, and you know, it saves me a lot of time in putting this video together. So then, alright then, let's kick this off with the questions. Alright, so I'm just going to randomly click through these questions. I've got them open right now, I'm looking at them, and I'm just going to click through them and go answer what I can. So, first question of the day: what controller do you have? This was by Mr. JT Knight. So I've got a normal controller basically, just a normal, you know, DualShock 3 PS3 controller, nothing fancy, nothing special. And a lot of people are into scuff gaming and all that. I've never really tried them out before. I don't really understand the sort of advantages in the better controllers, you know, with different like buttons and analog sticks. I don't quite fully understand why you would want to change them, but I seem to be doing okay on a normal controller because it's what I've used from the beginning basically since I got the PS3. Next question. Right, this is a big one, guys. Bart11 Muse, this is from. I think I read that right. So, how do you play with the S&D Elite when you play on PS3, or do you have an Xbox to do live streams with them? What's the time difference? Is that a boring question? Instead, I'll ask. S&D is why do you think that S&D is only gaining popularity now? I believe since Modern Warfare 2 that the S&D was the hardest game type to succeed in. So then, where can I answer this one? So yeah, I'll answer the first part. Do I play with the S&D Elite? No, I do not, because I am on the PS3, which is quite awkward actually. I don't get to speak with them guys, you know, while gaming. You know, I don't get to see what they're up to all the time. I keep in contact with them through Skype and YouTube. So one day I might be getting an Xbox, not anytime soon probably, but you know, when I make a bit of money and say I get a proper job or whatever, I might invest in an Xbox just so I can go have a couple of games with the guys on the S&D Elite. But I will always be stuck on the PS3. I think I love the PS3, I love Sony and all that. I know a lot of people hate on it, but that's just my opinion. Been brought up on PS1s and PS2s, etc. What's the next part of this question? Why do you think that S&D is only gaining popularity now? Well, it gained popularity in the COD 4 days. It was very, very popular, and then it went downhill after Modern Warfare 2. And now I think a lot of people want to see S&D on YouTube because a lot of the guys only post team deathmatch and all that sort of stuff, and that's why I think people want to see this difficult game mode now on YouTube. A lot more people like yourselves. So I hope I've answered that one correctly. Alright, the next question. Drop Dead PSN, this is by. Do you live in a house or an apartment? I live with my mum and stepfather, my brother and sister, and you know, just like a normal person really. I'm 20 years old. I probably do plan on moving out by the time I'm 25 or something, you know, pretty soon. I guess after I finish uni I'm gonna see what's going on, you know, what kind of job I can get. and we'll go from there really. So yeah. Next question. This is from Speedheart. What football team do you support? I'm not particularly into football, but if I had to support a team, it would be England, obviously, right? And my hometown team, which is Blackburn Rovers. They're not very good at all. And also Bolton Wanderers in the Premier League, that is, in England. Next. Do you play with subs in S&D? I'm subbed on the PlayStation 3. Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad you're subbed and you're on the PS3. This is from DJ Banana and Kuchen X3. I hope I said that right. Sounds like a German. Yes, I play with subs on the PS3 on my subscriber account, Next Level Warfare. At the moment, I haven't been able to do it a lot as I haven't had a lot of time with university and stuff. I've barely had time to do commentaries, which is why this has sort of taken a long time, which is part of the reason to get this video out. But when I do sort of open lobbies, I will say on YouTube I'm doing an open lobby. I'll put a little video up and you guys can come join me on my subscriber account if you add it. So I hope I answered that question. Next question, Almost Addictive says, what are your expectations for Black Ops 2? What do you want in it for respawn game modes or for search? And a setup video would be nice. Alright then, so the setup video will probably be coming soon. I want to be getting that out pretty soon. I've done one before, but I thought it was very long and drawn out, which is why I removed it from YouTube. I know it got a lot of likes and stuff, but I really didn't like how long the video was. I thought I rambled on a little bit. I'm working on getting that out pretty soon. You're going to be seeing that soon from me. That's one of my next videos. After we've hit this 250th video, you know, recently. There's a lot of new stuff coming. That's one of my things I want to do. First part of the question, what are your expectations for Black Ops 2? Well, Black Ops, I wasn't really into it, but from what I've seen of Black Ops 2, I don't know. I think I have to get my hands on the game, really. I will know straight away whether I'm going to like it when I get playing it. And what do I expect from it? I really hope that Search and Destroy is decent. Not too keen on respawn game modes, as many as you might know, but I might give them a go here and there. I don't mind playing them, but you know, obviously I prefer Search and Destroy. And what I hope from Search and Destroy is that the maps are alright, you know, the guns are good, and people just don't play like douchebags like they seem to be doing on Modern Warfare 3 at the moment, camping with overpowered perks and stuff like that. I just hope the game's pretty much balanced for Search and Destroy, really, and we can all have a lot of fun. Next question. This is from 4D45K. What's your favourite COD and why? Well, if you guys have been watching me for a long time and you know where I came from, the obvious answer to this question is Call of Duty 4. I rate it as the greatest first-person shooter of all time on the consoles. I really do. I know a lot of people think about Counter-Strike and all them other sort of games, Quake or whatever it might be, James Bond 007, GoldenEye or whatever it is. But I really do, hands down, think that COD 4 was the greatest first-person shooter made on the PlayStation 3. From my experiences on it, I just have so much fun to this day on that game. It never gets boring. I don't know what it is. It's just a gun-on-gun action, you know. It promotes gun-on-gun, that game. It's a very simple game mechanic, and it's really, really fun to play with your friends on it. I just really love it more than any other Call of Duty. That's my answer to that one. What keeps you making YouTube videos? And by the way, I love you, DeathBringer. Thanks, man. You just got pawned 1000. That was by. What keeps me making YouTube videos? Well, I don't do it for the money. I'm doing it for the joy of it. I got into YouTube because I'm good at gaming, I'm good at COD, I'm good at Search and Destroy. Wanting to entertain people. I used to watch people like Hutch back in the day, you know, Excaliors, Muzza Fuzzer, many people. I've been around for a long time on YouTube, a lot longer than many of you probably will realise. I had an account previous to this that kind of failed and I had to start again because I don't know, I just didn't do it correctly, and this time round I've done it. I've got it spot on, really. I've done it nice, and I've got a good fan base going. I love all you guys too, by the way. you know, that just keeps me making videos. I really love interacting with you all. I really love seeing your comments, you know, saying, oh, DeathBringer, I got better at the game, or, oh, I think your gameplay is great, you know, I'm learning stuff. Just stuff like, seeing stuff like that is absolutely fantastic, you know. I feel like I'm doing something productive, and I'm not just playing games for nothing, really. I'm putting them on YouTube for people's entertainment, and that's really amazing to me that I can get up and make sort of people smile. That might be sort of a cliche, but that's what's really happening, you know. It's really cool. Yeah, next question. How old are you? From Decisive Burst. How old are you? I am 20 years old, guys. I don't know if you knew that, but yeah, 20 years old, nothing special. Suppose I'm a man. I'm not a teenager anymore, which is pretty cool, you know. I get a little bit more respect from people, you know. When you're a sort of a kid, people don't take you seriously in some circumstances and stuff like that. But yeah, that's kind of it, really. 20 years old. Next question from my good German friend. I'm glad to see this. I Neil Flava. What's your favourite weapon on Modern Warfare 3? I've got to say the UMP45, the ACR, the MP7, for a shotgun, the SPAS 12. MSR I'd pick for a sniper, or maybe the L118A. Got a few favourite weapons, they're all pretty good in that game, I really like it. And he's got another question here. Who are the best top 10 or 5 players on Modern Warfare 3 on YouTube at the moment? Well, I don't really want to go into that. You know, I think it's hard to name the top 10 people. He says, or top 5. So I'll probably give you 5 people that I really like to watch on YouTube. Related to Search and Destroy who play Modern Warfare 3. That would be basically anyone in the Search and Destroy Elite, you know, Dysfunction, Fidelis, I'm Marksman, you know, Cal Stan's a really good guy as well, I really like him. You know, it's just all them people are really cool, you know, Tyler, definitely I am, just any of them really, you know. Yeah, that's it really. Next question, where are you from and will you play with subs on PS3? This is from Rooster88. Yes, I will play with subs on the PS3, as I've said through the middle of this commentary when I do open lobbies. That's probably the only time I can really do it. And where am I from? I am from Darwin, England, in the UK, if some of you guys didn't know that. And it's pretty simple, really. Next question is Legend Slayer 98. Do you play any other games except COD, and if yes, which are you best at? Well, when I'm not playing Call of Duty, I like to play racing games, boxing games such as Fight Night Champion, Gran Turismo 5. I'm really big on, you know, cars, you know, and just, I really love boxing as well. I follow boxing a lot in my personal life, you know. I follow you know, what fights they're having, like Manny Pacquiao and all the big fighters, you know, Floyd Mayweather and all that kind of people. I just really like to, you know, when I think about what games I'm going to be playing, I really like to think about my interests, and that's how I buy games, you know. If I'm interested in something, I'm going to buy it. Skyrim's a good one. I've got many games really. Metal Gear Solid, really fantastic series. I used to play a hell of a lot of PS2 games back in the day, you know, many different games. I'd like every game, seriously, so many different titles. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Next question. What's the best overall score you have ever gotten in any Search game? So, in Modern Warfare 3, if you want me to talk about that, it's probably about 1,300 or something like that, or maybe, yeah, something around that mark. But my best overall score ever was on Call of Duty 4. I got 1,675 points with 28 kills and only 2 deaths. That was a really fantastic gameplay, and it is actually on YouTube. I think you can actually find it on my channel somewhere. I might give a little link somewhere if you want to go see it, you know. If you ask me in the comment section about that video, I'll link you to it. So yeah, one of my best Search Destroy games ever. Really cool. Next question from that other question was from Mr. Straighter Than You, which is a kind of ironic name. pretty funny. This next one is from Gundam, I can't even say that. Gundam Mr. Roxas, I think. What exactly got you into Search and Destroy to begin with? Well, Search and Destroy, when I got Call of Duty 4, Search and Destroy was the main game mode basically, and that's what got me into it. It was the one that gave you the most score for the leaderboard hunting. You know, this is why I played Call of Duty so much. I was really into the whole competitive side of it and getting the best stats and becoming better than other people and sort of being high in the world. I really liked the attention you got from people when you were seen on the leaderboards. I really liked having that sort of basically the feeling that you're basically better than everyone in the world. And I know that a lot of people can say a lot of players who are high on the leaderboards just play it a lot, which is basically true. But my personal play style, I'm really good at the game, as you probably know from watching my videos on YouTube, and that's kind of what got me into S&D COD 4 virtually. One more question, I think, and I'm going to wrap it up because this is getting to a pretty long sort of video now. I might do 2 parts, as you've been watching some really good sort of random gameplay footage in the background. Yeah, one last question. First gaming system, and how did you get into COD? Right, my first gaming system was probably a Sega Mega Drive. I don't have a clue when that came out. It is really old. I don't remember much of it, but I used to play Sonic a lot. Really old game, but really fun. Never did complete that game. I was a child though. I imagine if I went back to it now, I'd be pretty beast in it, you know, Sonic and that. I remember playing PS1. I had some really cool PS1 games. I actually do still collect sort of PS1 games, the classics, because you know you can play them on PS3. I've got quite a few, such as Silent Hill, the original one, Metal Gear Solid 1. I've got a couple of like Japanese games as well. One called Breath of Fire. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Yeah, I was really into many different games back then. Really cool stuff. And how did I get into COD? Well, basically it was the game of the year, wasn't it, for 2007. I heard about it. COD 4 got me into it, and you know, I just had to try this out. I never played online before, and once you know you got into that game world, that virtual world, you know, everyone got hooked on it, and you know, we're all still playing COD today. Yeah, so that's how I got into Call of Duty. Wasn't really into the previous ones like COD 1, COD 2 or COD 3. I didn't like that setting, that World War 2 setting or World War 1. I didn't like that. I liked the modern times, you know, and when that came out it was like amazing. You know, you could be a soldier and, you know, compete against people online. So I hope you've enjoyed this video today. This was the first part of the Q&A video, the answers section. I hope I've answered them pretty well. It's been a pretty long video and I hope you've stayed till the end. I'm going to do another part to this, a final part, the second part, and wrap it up next time. So thanks for watching, guys. This was DeathBringer, and have a nice day.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!